Yo, what's good, guys? What is good? Am I still live? Okay, I'm still live. Yo, JS guy code, JKS guy code, what is good? El Matador, what is good? Yo, Jumbo, what is up? Danny JLB, what's good? What is up, guys? Yo, Court, what is up, guys? What is up? My bad. So this is what happened, right? I have, I use my laptop here, and I have my monitor connected to my laptop. But with my my mouse pad is like a full fledged like mouse pad for the whole desk, and it has a portable charger on it, like a mat for the portable charger. So there's times when I'm streaming and I put my iPhone on that charger, it boggles the whole sharing, and it messes up OBS for some strange reason. So I had to close it out, then set it back up. So I wanted to question if I was live still. I forgot all about that. It's weird, yo. But what's good, guys? What is up? Welcome. Good morning, matter of fact. Wonderful Sunday morning that we're having here. Well, in New York. I gotta say New York. Just want to let you guys know as well that if you look in the description of the chat, you will see that I have a Discord link there. And you guys can join the Discord. Remember yesterday I said that I will create a Discord, and I will set it up for future episodes of people wanting to come on and speak from the heart. You know what I mean? So if you guys would like that option, let me know, and join the Discord. Matter of fact, I have certain roles there as well. I will be setting up moderators. I will be setting up people that are subscribed to the channel. I have a role for that as well. And just anybody that don't want to subscribe or just want to be a part of the Discord, you have that everyone role thing there. And so I'm going to put the link in the chat one more time for everybody. If you guys want to join the Discord, it is here. I finally created it. I finally got off my lazy ass and created Discord. Yo, Leon, what is good, man? What is good, guys? Yo, J767, what is up, man? Definitely appreciate you guys coming. True. Good morning to you guys. Hopefully you had a wonderful, Saturday night, and hopefully you guys having a wonderful, Sunday morning. You know what I mean? Hope you're reading your books, and you're reading your comics and whatnot in this Sunday morning. But yes, this is another episode of Speak from the Heart, where it's pretty much a continuation of yesterday's episode of Speak from the Heart, because yesterday I had to lay the smacketh down on these Xbox guys when they're talking about momentum. So we're bringing back the same picture here, but we're going to add value now instead of momentum. Yo, Bend Over TV, what is up, man? What is up? We're going to add value now instead of momentum, right? So the reason why we're adding value there is because an article came out. I mean, this is not even anything that needs to be reported on, but in this day and age of gaming, for some strange reason, it's news now. You know what I mean? So I just want to get the highlighter out. I'm shaking the highlighter up, yellow, blue, green, whatever color you guys think that my highlighter is. I'm shaking it up, and I'm looking at it, and I'm just going to highlight everything that's going on when it comes to PlayStation, the PS5 for next generation. Yo, how's the Sonic? Yo, I do have it. I have it saved up. Play later on my YouTube thing. Bend Over. I have it saved up. But once again, guys, if you guys look into the description of this video, there is my Discord link. It's called Speak from the Heart. I'm going to show you guys real quick how it looks. If you guys want to join the Discord, you can join the Discord. It's not too much going on here. I literally just created it, but I will have these roles set up soon. I will have those set up. I also have the Speak from the Heart chat here going on. I have the J Barry chat going on here. These are more private. There's an open chat here. There will be other channels as well. I literally just created it. So just give me some time, and we'll get everything situated when it comes to the channel. All right. But just want to let you guys know that it's here. If you look in the description, you will be able to see it, and you will be able to join up in the channel. So hopefully, by the way, call you James. All right, no doubt, man. I just like the name Bend Over, pause, Muffin TV, pause. Pause that, please. Can I pause that? Can I pause? I just woke up, guys. Relax. All right. But yeah, man. So we're continuing the momentum. We're continuing that talk with Speak from the Heart. And yeah, it's just I'm so appalled, spalling, bald. You know what I mean? I'm so appalled right now with this community and the things that they are saying to discredit the fact that you will have PlayStation 5 exclusive games on that console. It's baffling to me that nowadays, in this day and age of this community of gaming, that people are damage controlling the fact that the Xbox One Series X won't have first party exclusives going into that next generation of that console for the first year or two. It won't have any launch first party exclusives. And people are saying, well, that's fine. This is the same community, guys, that sat down here 2013, 2014, heck, 2015, and made podcast after podcast, tweet after tweet, comments after comments, and say they do not like the fact that the PS4, the Xbox One, has cross-generational games. It is not taking advantage of the console fully with these cross-generational games. Now we are in 2020. They are flipping the script. They are flipping the script about these cross-generational Xbox games and making it seem like there's not going to be gamers that's out here that is cheap as hell that will be like, what? I don't have to get your next generational console to play those games. Then I will not buy your console. We're not talking about you, the fanboy of Xbox. We're not talking about you, the fanboy of PlayStation. We're not talking about you, the fanboy of Nintendo. It's common sense. There's a lot of people that would tell you in this current generation that they didn't upgrade until they see some games for the console pretty much you know they wanted to play, that pretty much appetized them to be like, yo, I gotta get this console. So you're telling me for the first year or two, those same people that had that notion that, you know, the Xbox, the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, they didn't get it until they saw some games that really intrigued them to buy the console. You're telling me that day one, they're going to buy this console? Huh? Huh? Yo, I woke up this morning, guys, and I was listening to my man Kid Smooth. He had a video. He put that thing out late. I'm sorry I didn't make it to that video because I was out doing my thing. You know what I mean? I pretty much rage quitted on a Modern Warfare last night. Shout out to my man Persona. I rage quitted that shit. I was like, listen, this game is hot garbage. And I was gone. You know what I mean? I was texting during that period anyway, and I was setting some things up. And yeah, I couldn't make it. I was busy. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. PlayStation Nation, I'm sorry. I was busy. But if I was home, I would have tore a new asshole in that Xbox ass. Because the things, especially Kid Smooth. And I'm gonna highlight my man Kid Smooth. Get the highlighter. Let's shake it up. We're shaking up the highlighter, guys. We're shaking it up. We're gonna Kid Smooth is write his name in the comment section, and we're gonna highlight Kid Smooth for a second. Cause I got my targets on Kid Smooth for a second. Okay. Kid Smooth should be the last person. Yo, Andrew Wilkins, what's good, man? Should be the last person trying to defend this shit that Xbox is doing. The funny thing about it that these guys are forgetting that your boy Jay Barry, other people in the PlayStation community, they have watched your videos prior to 2020. Okay? They have watched your videos. They have seen your thoughts. They have heard your thoughts about when it comes to cross-generational games, about taking advantage of the console. They have seen your thoughts. Well, heck, wasn't that the argument with the Xbox One X or the Pro? That yes, these consoles are more powerful than the base consoles, but it will be limited because of the base consoles. Wasn't that an argument, guys? From the same people that's defending this shit. From the same people that's defending this shit right now. They were the same people talking about, well, the Pro can't take full advantage because they still have to develop for the base denominator. This is the first time they have used that word denominator since elementary school. You know what I mean? We brought back the word denominator this generation because of the Pro and the Xbox One X and the base PS4 and the base Xbox. They haven't used that word since 3rd, 4th grade when it was learning math. Now, the common denominator is the PS4. The common denominator is the base Xbox. And these guys were using that argument to say like, yo, they're not taking full advantage of the new console refresh. Heck, there are people today that didn't buy a PS4 Pro or an Xbox One X because they see no need to, because there's still games there, which it should be because it's still within the generation. So now you're telling me that some miraculous reason those guys are gonna buy a Xbox One Series, and I know it's not called Xbox One Series X, but that's what I'm dubbing it. It's a refresh for the first 2 years. So you're telling me that these guys are gonna miraculously create this reason that, you know what, it's about the power, man. It's about the power. Listen, the Xbox One Series X is gonna be more powerful, and I want all the bells and whistles. Best list on YouTube, by the way. I want all the bells and whistles. I want all the bells and whistles. Best list. You know what I mean? I'm not like I said. Let me rewind the tapes. I'm not talking about you, the fanboy. Okay, the Xbox fanboy that bought 3 Xbox One S's. That bought an Xbox Sad Edition, that bought an Xbox Elite Edition, that bought an Xbox One with a Kinect, that bought an Xbox One X, 3 of them. I'm not talking about you, the fanboy, okay? I'm talking about the average gamer that plays on your platform. Seeing this news, it is not intriguing enough. It's not an intriguing reason for you. It doesn't incentivize you purchasing an Xbox Series X if you don't have no fucking exclusives. Well, console exclusives for anyone that wants clarification here, that anybody that can't just have any common sense on what I'm talking about. Yo, Andrew Wilkins say, yo, Smooth goofy ass has a PC though, and he should never play the fail box. Yeah. You know what I mean? Kid Smooth, as I said, we're highlighting Kid Smooth for a second. The Kid Smooth, that's my guy. Kid Smooth is an anomaly when it comes to consoles. All of us here, hardcore gamers, that's buying like 3 PlayStation 4s and all that stuff, we are anomalies. We're abnormal. Okay, we're not the normal person, and we are on the lesser side of how people treat a generation. The thing that puzzles me the most about this whole argument, this whole generation, is that people just wants to ignore. You bring up a point, but you also have factors that can prove your point with statistics, right? You have these numbers that PlayStation have. People say, why buy a PlayStation? Why is it's okay for PlayStation doing this? And then you be like, yeah, it's okay for PlayStation to do it because look what PlayStation is doing. They have the most people gaming on their network. They have the most monthly active users. They're selling the most. The strategy that they're having, it works. People like it because they're going out and they're spending their hard-earned money and buying into PlayStation. The strategy that Xbox is using, can you say the same? Huh? Can you say the same? There's people out here saying Game Pass is doing wonders. And don't get it twisted. Game Pass is a wonderful service. No different than PlayStation Now. People like to ignore that fact. You know, they just, because it's agenda based where they just want to talk about Game Pass and highlight Game Pass. They want to sell you Game Pass so Microsoft can do well. Everybody that cares, everybody that always says that they don't care about if these companies do it well or not, it's about me, the consumer. It's a crock of shit. It's a crock of shit because they go out every day on their podcast claiming that Game Pass is this, Game Pass is that. They on Twitter saying, oh, new games at Game Pass. Grand Theft Auto 5 coming to Game Pass. This is amazing. If you don't have Game Pass right now, go ahead and get it. Why are they doing that? Huh? If it's just about you, the consumer. Huh? Because you're self-advertising their services because you want it to do well, because you like that brand. So don't give me that crack of shit that you don't care about how these companies do, like you're too cool for school gamer. I hate these motherfucking too cool for school gamers. Yo, Levon, what is good, my guy? They're trash, they're boring, and they're lying to you. There's no way you're gonna sit down here for 2 hours saying this platform is better than this platform for 2 hours and say you don't really care about how these companies do. Stop it. Stop it. Best Lisp. Okay? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, these guys want Xbox to do well. So they're going to push the agenda that, yo, when they talk about, oh, Game Pass, you know, this service is doing well, but PS Now is pretty much has a portion of the same thing like Game Pass that you can download and play games. Yo, El Matador, what is good, my guy? That you can download and play games for a monthly cost or a yearly cost. They completely would ignore that PS Now does that because they have an agenda to push Game Pass out there to their fan base, to their audience. Why? Why are you doing that? If you just care about you, the gamer, huh? Because you want Xbox to do well. So yes, they want Xbox to hit these numbers. But for some strange reason, like something like I said, Game Pass, right? They're pushing the agenda that Game Pass is doing great. And I'm not bashing Game Pass. But when Microsoft comes out and gives their financial reports and they talk about their Xbox games and services and they say how it's down 7 or 4%, and then they say their hardware is down 40% and it could even decline even more because the generation is ending, and then you out here pushing that Game Pass is doing well while they are saying things like, oh, our games and services are down 7 or 4%. Isn't Game Pass a part of their services, sir? But Phil said Game Pass is doing great. but guess what Microsoft said? Oh, yeah. Their service, their games and services, that means their game software sales and their services are down. They're combining it, matter of fact. They are down. I think it's 7 or 4%. I keep saying 7 or 4 because I know it's one of those numbers. Okay. Yes, is Game Pass a great service? Yeah, it is. It is a great service. It is. But you can't deny the fact that this service From what I'm seeing, from what Microsoft is reporting, from the last time they have reported their financial reports, it is not doing well. They're going to say things like, oh, but the next quarter it might look up, because yes, that's what you're going to want to tell your investors. You want to soften the blow. You know what I mean? So this is the funniest thing about this community, is that you have these tangible things in front of you that will prove your argument of the things that you're saying, that yo, PlayStation is working. PlayStation strategy, it's working. They're gonna deny, like, PlayStation, they gotta do the same thing Xbox is doing, you know? What? Why? Tell me why. Because Phil said, you know. But then when you put your point in, they ignore it. But they go out their way with assumptions and speculations. To this day, right? To this day, people will tell you that Microsoft is doing great. Right? They said Microsoft is doing great with the Xbox. The Xbox One is selling great. It's not selling as good as the PS4, but it's still selling. That's why everybody will come up with their excuse. But it's still selling. Last update. Console sales are down 40% year over year. But it's still selling though. So what if it sold 2 consoles? It sold. Okay, it sold. Huh? What is going on here with this community? I understand you like Microsoft. I understand that you don't want to keep bashing on Microsoft, but reality is reality. What they are doing, it is not working. Gamers are not really feeling it. The numbers don't lie. Men lie, women lie, numbers do not. They don't lie. Because anything that you will bring up with Microsoft, off their console sales, off their game sales, heck, even Game Pass, it's all an assumption. You are all assuming. You are all ignoring their financial reports and assuming what you want to assume, because this man is coming up at you on Twitter and lying to you after my Game Pass is doing great. Yo, my man Vampan, what is good, bro? What is good, man? Like, don't get it twisted, Vampan. I'm not saying that you can't be hyped for the Xbox One X. I mean, Xbox Series X. You know what I mean? But they are in denial that the fact that they won't have an exclusive first-party game for the first year or two won't hinder the hype of the Xbox Series X for a lot of people. To me, that is just asinine. That is crazy that you will think opposite of that. You know what I mean? These people went out their way to buy an Xbox One so they can play Rise, Dead Rising 3, Loco Cycle. Yeah, Loco Cycle. Crimson Dragon. You know what I mean? Games that are exclusive to Xbox. What else they came out with Xbox that was exclusive? Forza, was Forza 5? No, I don't think it was. Was it exclusive? I don't remember. But I know Rise, I know Dead Rising, they were not on 360. You know what I mean? Oh, and there was hyping up Rise. Yo, look at this. There are games that look great, but people were still bashing them because it was cross-gen. Look at Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Beautiful game when it came out. But what people were saying, damn, this game is not really taking advantage of the PS4, the Xbox One, man, because of the 360 and the PS3. Digital Foundry said it. These Xbox guys that's defending it said, yo, matter of fact, Kid Smooth, all those guys that's defending this crap, talking about Microsoft and blah blah blah, it doesn't matter. Yo, they're the same person that said these same quotes. I guarantee you, on the Weapon Wheel podcast or whatever podcast they were on, they said these same things. That these games will hinder it because they have to develop for the most common denominator. Yo, Mr. Decepticon, what is good, bro? By the way, guys, I just want to let you guys know once again, I do have a Discord created for everyone. It is called Speak from the Heart. Here is the link. If you guys want to join in. I will be like setting up roles and all that stuff very, very soon. But here's the Discord right here. A few people have joined so far, but once people join in and all that stuff, I'll have the role set up these channels will get updated and all that stuff. But I literally just created it before this podcast, so give it some time for it to get jiggy. Yo, Andrew, I see you in here, man. Lavon, I see you. Definitely appreciate you guys joining in. All right. So yeah, that is for for like future episodes of Speak from the Heart. To get more guests in, because mainly I'm doing like solo stuff, but I would definitely like to get more people's insights and more people's opinions, have them speak from the heart as well, rather than listening to the best list on YouTube all the time, right? And it's just easier for me to get guests on with my own Discord, because before I was using other people's Discord, like Personas, or I was using Sick or whatever, and I was joining on there and people's chat. But now I have my own where I can just set it up and do what I got to do. All right. So if you guys want to join that, if you missed the link is also in the description, where you guys can join up on that. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I just don't understand, like, your argument before for this generation was that these games that's on the previous generation will hinder these current generational games. You know what I mean? They won't be in their full entirety because they are developing for the most common denominator. Remember, back then the install base was way bigger than when you start off a generation, right? So what are devs really creating it for? And then they upscaling it up, right, to the next consoles. So their argument was that then, but now it doesn't fit the argument now, because they want to push that the Xbox One Series X. They want to push that. They want that console to do well. They want it to sell well. They want the achievements that PlayStation is getting for that console. So they're going to push everything and push every agenda so you can buy that console. And if you want to buy that console, go ahead. Nobody's laughing at you or whatnot. If you're interested in the Series X, you're interested in the Series X. What I'm saying is that there is a value that is being lost on purchasing a Series X for $400, $500, $600 when it doesn't have anything that is really showing off that console. I'm not saying that these games are going to not look great. They are going to look great, but would it look? The question is always going to come up: would it look better if it was just developed for this console? Huh? Yo, Stank Mall, what is good? Yo, Cyber Dragon, what is good? Yo, Persona, keep it so NY. Keep it so NY, like the boys that made PlayStation. You already know. We got the best nation. Best list. What is good, guys? What is good? But by the way, guys, I just want to let you know, once again, I have a Discord. Join the Discord if you guys want to join the Discord, and I will set those roles up. I do have it where I have roles for the subscribers and there's roles for everybody. There's going to be mods there, guys. So also, if you're joining the Discord, be respectful. Don't be posting none of that porn stuff and no crazy weirdo stuff. I'm not a fan of that stuff. You will get deleted ASAP. It doesn't hurt me one bit to get your ass up out of there. You know what I mean? This is just more like speak your mind about gaming. You know what I mean? And if you want to be a guest on the show, I have a Discord there where I can drop you in. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. I'm not saying like the games are not going to look great. Yes, they're going to look great. Yeah, they're going to be in glorious 4K. But the question is always going to pop up just due to the fact that it's on the last generation console. Is can this game even perform or look better that's being developed on specifically the Series X? And stop bringing up that PC cell phone argument. This is the console space. Even if you bring up the PC cell phone argument, you are still not winning here. It still doesn't fit your argument. It still doesn't bode well for you. Because like I said, on PCs, they have new graphic cards all the time. Every year or 2 years, they'll have a new graphic card. Majority of the people's not moving over to that graphic card due to the fact that their old graphic card, the minimum requirement still is there for them. They're like, you know what? I can still play this game. I'm not gonna upgrade. I'm pretty sure if AMD, if Nvidia created some type of thing, which PC gamers will be mad because that platform is an open platform. Okay, it's a modular platform where they can upgrade whenever they want. It's not when you just buy a Series X. You're gonna be having pretty much a Series X for the next year to 3 years if they do a upgrade or a refresh. Okay. With a PC, you can just swap. Oh, new CPU. Let me swap that. New GPU. Let me swap that. You know what I mean? Not everybody's upgraded to the 2080s, the 2080 Ti's. No, they're not. Heck, Microsoft even know that. Didn't they create State of Decay 2 for the lowest of low settings because they know people don't have the crazy banged up PCs? I'm going to see what that Discord, but yeah, it's I literally just created it today. Like literally, I created it probably like 40 minutes before this show. You know what I mean? You said what, people can't afford the Xbox Series X? I mean, people, listen. Let me tell you something about gaming or gamers, right? Gamers will go out their way to get something that they want. If there's a game that a gamer wants, they would do whatever they need to get that game. It might not be in the time span of somebody getting it day one, but if they're interested in the game, they will sell, they will work their ass off to get that game. You know what I mean? People will do what they got to do to get whatever they need to get. You know what I mean? Yo, Mike, what is good, man? Good morning. Yo, so by the time whenever they get any exclusive games, PlayStation will have Spider-Man 2, possibly Horizon Zero Dawn 2 out. That's gonna have a huge mountain to climb to recover. Yeah, it is. That's a great example point right there, Mr. Decepticon, because you're gonna have games on the PS5 that is exclusive, and that's been confirmed already. Even though it's news now, again, it's been confirmed. You're gonna have those games coming out for PlayStation, and it's gonna constantly be optimized. It's gonna constantly get better and better over the years, just like the PS4. You know what I mean? And when Xbox finally gets these exclusive games for the X, it's gonna be like, yo, look at Horizon Zero Dawn, man. The developer is more talented. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna blow it out the water. Yo, Lincoln Clay, what is good, man? What is good? That's my VR dude right there, man. Shout out to my man Lincoln Clay. If you guys aren't subscribed to my man Lincoln Clay, if you're interested in VR, that man knows what he's talking about. And you know what I like about Lincoln Clay? He doesn't just talk the talk, he walks the walk. This man is showing you that he's playing these games. You know what I mean? When it comes to VR, there's a lot of people that doesn't talk about VR this, but they don't play it. They don't have the games, but my man's actually showing you these experiences. So definitely go and subscribe to my man Lincoln Clay, man. That's a cool guy right there. You know what I mean? If I wasn't troubleshooting this bullshit, I'd be on PC. Yeah, the PC does have some issues, but who's to blame with that? Windows? Microsoft? Is the PC having like mostly hardware issues, or having mostly software issues? You know what I mean? A lot of these Xbox guys, they say the same thing. It's like, I'm not going to PC because so much troubleshooting and all this, games won't work. But is that the hardware issue that that you bought that became the issue, or is it the software, the Windows, the Microsoft? Huh? Think about it. Just think about it. So going forward, guys, the PlayStation. This is not even news. Okay. This right here shouldn't even be news. Let's zoom in here. This shouldn't be news at all. PS5 will reportedly have PS5 exclusive titles at launch. That shouldn't be news at all. That is just common freaking sense. You put out a hardware, like we were saying yesterday. You put out a hardware, you put out all that research and development. My man Sick brought the research and development part. You put out, it's not cheap to put out hardware. The manufacturing costs, the advertising, the promotion. It's not cheap yet. You know what I mean? So when you're doing that, you want to give people an incentive to, you know what, we got to make people buy this hardware that we have put all this money invested into. What's gonna do that? The games. There's some people that's gonna do it for, you know, the features and stuff like that, but the games is technically what people are gonna do it for. Okay. So you launching a console and not having like a specific exclusive for the console, it doesn't make no damn sense, especially from your first party aspect. We understand that from third party, and these guys they're bringing up the third party games like, yo, was it 2K cross gen? Was it Assassin's Creed? No shit, Sherlock. We expect that. We're not even saying that there's gonna be every PlayStation first party game is gonna be only exclusive on the PlayStation 5. They're probably going to have some games there that's going to be cross-gen, because yes, you still do have to support your PS4, which they said they will support the PS4. We're not even saying that, but you still going to have exclusive titles that come out for your next generation console, because guess what that does? It brings value. It brings value to that console. It is a new platform. It is a new platform. I heard people brought up the idea of, you know, the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X. The Xbox One X, the PS4 Pro is not a new platform. It is still a PlayStation 4. It is still an Xbox One. What sets it apart? Obviously, it's new hardware and stuff like that for the next gen, but also the games. You want to push the envelope. How are you going to push the envelope still developing games for your current generational platform console and your next gen console? How are you pushing the envelope? What is the main complaint? Yo, Rome Rush, what is good, bro? What is the main complaint with PC gamers? Every PC gamer has said it. Yo, S2 and Illusion, what is good, bro? Most PC gamers have always brought up this argument. What's the main argument that PC gamers always have? Well, they don't fully optimize for my hardware. They always have that issue. They always go to the console and they blame the console for holding the PC hardware back. Am I lying? Am I lying? Am I lying? Yo, Paul G, what's good, bro? Am I lying? PC gamers, they come up in console forums and they come up in chats like, well, the PS4 and the Xbox is weak and you're holding it back, man. I want my 1080 Ti to fully get all that it needs, but you consoles is holding it back. Yet these are the same people that's bringing up. They're bringing up the freaking PC as their argument, which I told you, bringing up PC for this argument, you're gonna fail. It doesn't bode well for you. Yo, Raphael Christman, what's good, bro? It doesn't bode well for you. There's many PC gamers out here that are saying these things. They're still saying these things. There are people that bought the 2080s. The 2080 cars, the 2070 car, 2060 car, that would tell you that, yo, these developers are not fully optimizing for my card. They're not fully optimizing for my hardware. Why? Because they're blaming the consoles for holding it back. Because the consoles is the common denominator, not your 2080 Ti. Not everybody in the world has a 2080 Ti. I don't know why these guys bring up PC in the argument. It doesn't bode well for you, Xbox dudes. It doesn't. You have arguments left and right with these PC dudes. Left and right. They're all on Twitter. PC guys up, PC scumbag, PC this and that, PC terrorist. Shout out to my man Jack Move. You know what I mean? And then now you want to bring up PC for your argument so you can damage control Xbox not having no damn launch exclusives for their new hardware. Yo, Andre 6K, what's good, bro? It doesn't bode well for ya. Okay? It doesn't bode well for ya. That is just ridiculousness, man. Ridiculousness. Best list on YouTube, by the way, guys. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You're not bringing any value with a strategy like that. You remember yesterday? Matter of fact, do I still have this thing up? That's what we brought. Yeah, I still have the presentation thing here. The slide still here. It doesn't bode well. This is not a good strategy, in my personal opinion. And why it's not a good strategy? Let's go back. Let's go back to Xbox One. Huh? Yo, Jamal, what is good, man? Yo, OBJ the Don, what is good, bro? Let's go back to the Xbox One. Heck, this current generation. Did this strategy of play anywhere, work out for the Xbox One? You know what I mean? Did it work out for you guys? Huh? No, it didn't. This is even worse than just play anywhere, because play anywhere, having your games on PC, this is what PlayStation guys will argue as well. Having your games on PC doesn't give incentives for you people to just purchase their games. They want to play the best and greatest games of your games. They will play it on the PC. There are gamers that's out there that will go out their way to play the best anywhere. You know what I mean? And I'm not debating that when it comes to the Series X as well. But there are some people that won't even touch it if their games can be played in this other area as well. They won't even touch it. Where is it at? Yo, you put up a PowerPoint together. I'm crying. Yeah. I got little slides and all that here. I got little slides. I'm trying to be professional, man. I'm trying to be professional a little bit, man. Shout out to all the guys that push me. Just to step it up a little bit. Remember when it was just Hangouts? Say you just saw the person's icon or the camera. I will be getting a camera soon too, man. I just got to get a green screen. I got to get a nice camera, you know what I mean? Because when I do things, I'm going to go all out, you know what I mean? So once I get all that set up, I want to get another monitor as well. And I want to get a stronger PC. And once I get all that stuff, I will be, stepping everything up as well. But yeah, I got a slide here. But this is my slide right here. This is just not a good strategy for the Xbox Series X. I don't think it's a good strategy. You know what I mean? It's not working. It wasn't working with the Xbox One when you're having your games everywhere. It's not working here. As far as people going out their way to get that new console, if you got the games playable on this console. Some people are cheap, man. Some people are cheap. It's not going to happen. Some people are cheap. Some people is going to be like, nope, I'm not going to wait. There's people like right now that don't have a Pro. Why? They don't feel the need to buy a Pro. Some people that don't have an X, they don't feel the need to buy an X. And I mean, yes, power will attract the hardcore guys in the console space. It will. You know what I mean? If like to be honest with you, the PlayStation 5, right? If it didn't have any launch exclusive and games were just cross-generational with the PS4, right? That would lose incentives for the PlayStation people to get the PlayStation 5. I would even bring up that argument for PlayStation. I would have been damage control in PlayStation. I'd be like, this is a dumb ass idea. PlayStation, you can't do this. It's a dumb ass idea. I will be even hesitant to buy a PS5. Eventually, I'll have it. You know what I mean? Because I want the latest and greatest. But majority of the people, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't get it. There's like I said, the Pro been out for 4 years, going on 4 years. The Pro been out, and there's still people that don't have it. No incentive. If you have PS4 and PS5 games playable, all PS5 games playable on PS4, you think people are going to go out their way to get a PS5? No, they won't. Stop the lies. You probably would even get the Xbox fanboy or the Nintendo. You probably would even get the PS4, the PS5. So how is it different for the Xbox? If you look at the other side of things, right? If you take your side out the Xbox mindset and you go to PlayStation and they're doing the same thing, you're gonna get a PS5? No, you won't. It won't. Xbox doesn't have the market share like that, right? Where people just gonna be so trustworthy of getting a new Xbox. They don't. So you have to create incentives for them to get it. You know what I mean? Yes, your fan base might get it. Your hardcore gamers, yes, they will get it. But you won't show any growth if you don't attract the people outside of your fan base. Those are the people that are not going to get this shit. One, there's people that's already on PC. That's another issue to the Xbox strategy. You already have your exclusives on PC day and date. And the funny thing about it, you can even play their games that's through Game Pass for the cheap. That's another issue. For $1. Yo, Ice Queen Gaming, what is up, man? What is up, Ice Queen? Definitely appreciate coming. Yo, yeah, Facebook got hacked. Jesus, yeah. I've been deactivating my Facebook like back in like April. I deactivated my Facebook. I was done with Facebook. But definitely appreciate you guys coming through. Like I said, guys, if you haven't joined the Discord yet, definitely go and join the Discord. And like I said, future episodes will be you know, I'll be having guests and stuff like that for the Discord. You know what I mean? So if you guys want to join that, definitely go ahead and join that. Obviously, I'm going to have mods in there as well. Like, you know, people that, you know, is really close to me. They're going to be the mods. So if you guys want to join the Discord, just don't come with no weirdo stuff. Don't be posting no porn or nothing like that in there. You will get sniped in there. You know what I mean? You know, we just having fun out here gaming stuff. I don't care if you play on Xbox or PlayStation, none of that. I really don't care. You can talk your shit if you want. Speak from your heart. That's what it is. Speak from the heart, right? You know what I mean? It's not just a PlayStation Discord. If it's for those people that just want to speak their opinions. You know what I mean? I'll shout out people when I do, you know, live streams as well. For those people that want to be a guest, you know, on a show like this, like Speak from the Heart or the J Bar Show, it's just easier for me to do that with my own Discord, because I can just control things. You know what I mean? So that's really why it's there. I do have another Discord that's a fighting game Discord, but that's more specifically, you know, for fighting games and the tournaments that we do for the online arcade. You know what I mean? But this one is more specifically like a, you know, a J Barry Discord. Speak from the heart. All right. But yeah, man, this strategy is not a good strategy. I don't see how anyone can think that it is a good strategy. I don't care how much of a fanboy you are. It for a platform, it's not a good strategy. It is not. Nintendo can see it, PlayStation can see it, but Xbox, for some strange reason, and then they're trying to hit you with this lie talking about they want to build confidence with consumers with this. You're not building confidence with nothing. Who are you building confidence with? Your fanboys? Even them in their secret discords or party chats, even Xbox fanboys is questioning this. When they come on YouTube and they come on Twitter, they're going to speak out. But now they're not gonna say this publicly. They're gonna be speaking that in their little secret fanboy chat rooms and stuff like that. Like, yo, I don't know about this, man. I really don't know about this. But yeah, PlayStation is bringing value to PS5 with having exclusive games for the console. That's, like I said, it shouldn't be news. This shouldn't be the new biggest and baddest reports. I know media sites is going to feed upon it because Xbox is doing the opposite. But this is not news. This is just the norm. This is following tradition. There's nothing wrong with following tradition. You know why? Because tradition, people already know. With something new that is being put upon you, people's going to be hesitant a little bit. They got to do a little more research. But if you follow the traditions, like, oh yeah, you're gonna have exclusive games. Oh, I'm buying a PS5 day one. This exclusive game looks good. This is the game. I want to play this game, but I can only play it on PS5. I gotta get a PS5. This is it's just crazy. It's crazy. Yo, my man Levon going gaming politics on me. Yeah, he said Sony and Nintendo are being conservative while Microsoft is being liberal. Microsoft is liberal gamers. Everyone for everybody, right? Everything for everybody. Now Microsoft is being communist, while PlayStation and Nintendo is doing capitalism. We want capitalism. We don't want no communistic views and ideas and we don't want no communistic products where everything is everybody. Imagine that. Imagine that's what the Xbox family of things is doing. It's communism. Everything is equal. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I won't go that deep, guys. I won't go that deep. Levon started it, so blame him. Okay, but PS5 having PS5 exclusives, guys, that is normal. This is something that they've been said. Even when Xbox announced that they will have cross-generational titles, I didn't see the community, happy about that either. You know what I mean? I don't see the community happy about that either. It is not something that is good when you're spending $500 to $600 on a console, according to them, according to these guys. The Xbox is going to be more powerful. According to these guys, the Xbox is going to cost more because it's a more premium product. So you're going to go out your way to buy this premium product, this console, when your games is being played on the most powerful console that you have right now. Can be played the most powerful console you have right now. Yesterday, I told you guys about the Halo Infinite reveal. When Phil Spencer with his big ass head, he came out there and he said Project Scarlet, and here's a launch title for Project Scarlet Holiday 2020. And he showed off Halo Infinite. And I'm watching these guys' reactions. I'm watching these guys as they talk in their Discord, as they talk to their fan base, and they're questioning each other. Was that shown on the X? Oh, was that on Project Scarlet? They wasn't sure. You know why they wasn't sure? Because they already said that games are going to be cross compatible. People are going to question, could this game be better? Could this game perform better? Could this game have higher resolution? Could this game push for more graphical detail if it wasn't being developed on the previous hardware? That question is always going to come up when you have cross-generational games. It's always going to come up, and that's going to come down to people's dollars on where they want to spend their money on the next generational consoles. It's always going to happen. It happened this generation. All these games these guys are using in their argument, people were questioning these games. Damn, if Assassin's Creed Black Flag wasn't on Xbox 360 or PS3, could it have had higher resolution? Could it have had higher graphical fidelity? Even Digital Foundry was being popular because of these aspects with these cross-generational games. That was one of their arguments. They was telling people, man, if this was just supported and fully taking support of the console, of the PS4, the Xbox One, it could have bode better. They were saying that. They even say that now with the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro. They say that now when they do the comparisons. Come on, man. Even Xbox guys is like, yo, if they have Xbox One X exclusives, you know what I mean? It would look great. The games would look great. You know what I mean? Now these guys are just trying to go against their own argument that they've been proven for years upon years. They're going against their own argument. That's how you know these guys are not speaking from the heart. They are trying to push an agenda there because, like I said, they want the same things that PlayStation is receiving. Good sale numbers, high sales on games, Xbox Live having the same amount of monthly active users. These are the same dudes that would tell you Xbox Live is better than PSN now. They will tell you that shit. They'll tell you that shit. Yeah, Xbox Live is hosting less people on their service, and it's still going down more than PSN. Ain't that a damn shame? Across all the platforms that Xbox is on, Xbox Live is less than PlayStation Network, and it's still going down more. Every time I look on Twitter, there's always an issue. Oh, sorry, Xbox Live, it's not showing that you're purchasing your games. Oh, Xbox Live is down here. You know what I mean? Remember when they was making fun of PSN? Remember they were doing that? PSN down, PSN down. The next week, Xbox down, Xbox down. And that's a service that people been paying for since Xbox Live. People been paying for that shit since Xbox. They've been accruing all that money to put into that network for all them years, and it's still going down more than PSN currently with less people. But yet, Xbox Live is the better service. Agenda, people. They are not speaking from the heart. Plain and simple. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you guys that, but they're not. They are not speaking from the heart. These guys are frauding. These guys are lying. These guys will tell you anything just to sell you a console. And they would tell you, oh, we don't care. We don't care. We don't care about the console sales. We care about being pro-consumer. It's all about being pro-consumer. You know what's pro-consumer? Me buying a console for $400, $500, $600 and having something exclusively tied to that console. That is pro-consumer. Huh? That is pro-consumer to me. And you know what? It's going to be pro-consumer to a lot of gamers. Because when it comes to the holiday season 2020, you're going to see it. I'm putting a stamp here. Boom. Unless Xbox changed their stance, unless they create a 360. Even if they did that, even if they did do that, PlayStation 5 will sell more in America, in Europe, in Japan, in Asia, in South America. It will. You telling me Xbox is strong in Brazil right now? People that have Xbox Ones in Brazil, you telling me they gonna go day one to buy this $500, $600 console in Xbox One Series X if the game's still playable on the console that they have? Huh? Even with a PS5, there's still gonna be games that's cross-generational, right? They're gonna have exclusive games, but the fact that they're still gonna have cross-generational games, people are still gonna be hesitant to buy a PlayStation 5. Huh? People still are gonna wait, just like they waited this gen. What the Xbox guys always tell you? Well, you know, I waited to buy my PlayStation until they get some games that I really wanted to play. Huh? If those games that they really wanted to play, like God of War, Spider-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn, Bloodborne, Uncharted 4, if those games were still on a PS3, you think they would have that argument? They would still bring up that point? They waited on the PS4 so they can finally get some games to play? Huh? Do you think so? I think not. They'll probably still be playing on PS3. Just because as much as these guys love back compat and they love playing their 360 games and all that stuff, what's the point of buying a PS4 if Uncharted 4, Horizon Zero Dawn, Bloodborne, The Order 1886, Spider-Man, Infamous Second Son, God of War, if all those games were still playable on a PS3, what is the incentive for buying it on a PS4 other than it just looks better? There's some people that these guys don't care about graphics, right? They don't care about power. Wasn't they saying that before the series, before the X? They don't care about power. It's about the games. Yo, man, it's so much contradiction in these guys' argument. You know who doesn't contradict themselves? Your boy. I always said I care about power. If I was an Xbox guy, I'll tell people, yeah, there's no reason to buy no Xbox Series X, but I'ma still get it because I want that power. You know what I mean? Why you can't just be truthful with that? But to say that you personally don't see an issue with these cross-generational exclusives, first-party exclusives, you're just trying to pander to a crowd, and you're lying now. You're lying. Straight like that. I don't have to pander to anybody. People, yo, this is the difference why I like the PlayStation community, and some reasons why I dislike the Xbox community is because the Xbox community, they don't want to go by like the merits that, you know, the platform does or have. You know what I mean? They just make up these stuff, man, when it comes to this platform. They make up things that Phil say, or they try to interpret it in some crazy ass way. While on PlayStation, everybody's like, oh, if you just want to play, you know, the greatest and best games, buy a PlayStation. You know? Yeah, they bring up merits that PlayStation have. Oh, if you want to do this, you know, you can do this on PlayStation. Boom, boom, boom. PlayStation. Not making shit up. You know what I mean? It's weird, man. It's weird. Xbox One X, I think, is still powerful. Yeah, it is a powerful console. It's still we're still waiting to see like the true potential of the Xbox One X. You know what I mean? Everybody bring up Red Dead Redemption all the time, but when people say that, we're talking about first party. That's what we're talking about. First party. The people that actually make the hardware and their studios. We want to see what they can do with the Xbox One X. So far, they haven't shown anything that you know wowed me with the Xbox One X from a first party standpoint. You know what I mean? Third party is always going to do their thing, but first party is like what we want to see. It's no different like with Nintendo. Nintendo first party games always look and run better than the third party. They know the ins and outs of that hardware. They created the hardware for their first party studios. Third party, you latch on to that motherfucker. See, it's all right, go create something for us or port something for us. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy. It's crazy, man. I'm listening to these guys that's lying. That's straight lying. They're straight lying. They don't even believe their own points. Go back. Yo, if I had the time, I would go back and just listen to all these dudes, you know, podcasts and videos on YouTube when it was talking about these cross-generational shit. This was an issue for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Going into the next generation, they don't see the issue now. It's funny to me, man. They don't see the issue now going into the Xbox Series X, now dubbed the Xbox One Series X, because it's a refresh update. It's not a new generational console. It's an update. It's a refresh. Xbox One had 2 console refreshes. 2. Yo, Rob Gaming TV. Yeah, I listened to it this morning. That video gave me the inspiration as well to do this video, because I wasn't going to do this. I was going to talk about this within a week, but I wasn't going to do it in the morning time on Sunday. I wasn't going to do it. But when I was listening to that, as I was waking up and getting ready and doing my thing in the morning, I was listening to it and I was like, what the? Is Kid Smooth saying these shit? The Kid Smooth? The Smooth that I know? The Jerry that I know? I was like, yo, Kid Smooth is on an agenda. He's trying to be a politician rather than speaking from his heart. You know what I mean? Hence the podcast, Speak From Your Heart. But yeah, guys, value. exclusives brings value to your next generational console. You think Nintendo is dumb enough to launch a new console, not the Switch, a new generational console, and they don't have exclusives for that game? Huh? Do you think they're dumb enough to do such a thing? Why wasn't anybody even complaining about Nintendo? Look, the Switch is the newest console, you know what I mean, that came out, right? The newest console that came out, it came out in 2017, right? As far as next generational console, right? Why wasn't anybody, when they was purchasing the Switch, complaining that they have games coming out for this thing that is not playable on the Wii U? I know they had a lot of ports, but they do have a lot of exclusive games that came out for the console. You know what I mean? Yo, Fatal Mephisto, what is good, man? Why wasn't this a point for the Switch? Huh? people didn't care if they didn't have cross-generational games for the Switch. You know what they did? They was like, yo, this thing's gonna have exclusive. Mario Odyssey, exclusive. Fire Emblem, exclusive. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're gonna bring up Zelda Breath of the Wild, but Zelda Breath of the Wild was announced for the Wii U before the Switch. It just got delayed, so there was a Switch version. If people ever remember that, Zelda got announced for the Wii U. Breath of the Wild got announced for the Wii U. People didn't care. If to be honest with you, I think that would hinder the Switch sales if it didn't have any exclusives. Yo, Persona say, yo, Barry, I'll go one better. Why wasn't anyone mad that the Wii U games weren't cross-gen and backwards compatible? Yeah. Why weren't they cross-gen or backwards compatible? That's another complaint. Yo, Jack Move, what's good, bro? That's another thing too, man. The Wii U had the virtual consoles, right? The virtual console games on the Wii U. But those games wasn't backwards compatible with the Switch. No complaints at all. Yeah, none. But PS3, why don't my PS3 digital games can't be played on my PS4? I'm not buying a PS5. Yo, Shenmue 3. Yo, I still even boot up Shenmue 3 yet, bro. I ain't booted up yet. I gotta get the urge to play it. You know what I mean? But I did come in your streams and I saw little snippets of it. It look alright. It looked good. I'm not gonna bash it like everybody else. I do have Shenmue 3, by the way. I had Shenmue 3 on my PC. Well, the demo on my PC, but I had the full game on my PS4 through Kickstarter. If you guys beat the game, look for my name. Look for the name if you beat the game. Yo, Jack, if you're just trophy hunter, you probably beat the game. Go to the credits and look for your boy's name. You're gonna see my man, you're gonna probably see Jay Barry or something in there. You know what I mean? Go PlayStation guys, that's what we do, man. We support like that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Don't matter though, what's good, my guy? But yeah, nobody was complaining like, well, you know, I think Nintendo should have their games cross-generational. You know, Pokemon should be cross-generational. People were excited about Pokemon because Pokemon is taking full advantage of the Switch. If I'm lying, I'm crying. Huh? Didn't people say that? They're excited for this Pokemon game because the Pokemon game is going to be taking full advantage of the Switch. That's what I've been saying for the longest in this stream. I said, when you have cross-generational games, people are always going to question. Yes, it's going to look better on the hardware, the newer hardware. That's just common sense. But people are always going to question, man, could this game look, run, feel better if it was just developed for this new hardware? It's always going to be questioned, and that's going to come into the decision making for people when they purchase. these consoles. That's going to come up to people when Digital Foundry made their name off of this shit with a cross generation. Like I said again, we going in a circle. Digital Foundry, this beginning of generation, they was doing analysts, or they was analyzing PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, and they was like, yo, I wonder how good this game could have been running if it was just on the Xbox One, the PS4. But the developers have to create for the common denominator, hence it's a little bit hindered. You know what I mean? What's this article right here, El Matador? Yeah. Yo. Yo, I guarantee you guys, they're gonna damage control this too, man. They're gonna be like, well, they shouldn't. They're not in competition with PlayStation. Microsoft is in competition with their PC. These Xbox guys, they're gonna spin this. They're gonna spin this as well. Best list on YouTube. Microsoft Matt Booty isn't interested in a head-to-head bout with Sony. Praises PlayStation. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's look what he says here. We're gonna highlight this, guys. Can you guys see that? We're gonna highlight this. Make sure you guys can read it, see it clear as day, and then we're gonna go into it. Right. First of all, Sony's done a fantastic job just across the board in the terms of what they have done with the building an audience, selling consoles, obviously a number of amazing great games that have come out of their first party teams. I tried to stay away from framing things as head-to-head bout with Sony. Instead, I think that it's just up to us to focus on three things. First of all, we need to deliver on our promises that we make. No shit, Sherlock. So, if we say a game is going to ship at a certain time, we got to get that done. We just need to get better at executing. You don't say. We need to make sure that we hold the bar high on quality and that we're releasing games that we can be proud of and fans can be proud of as Xbox exclusives. Oh my god. Matt Booty, that sentence right there is going to create a lot of controversy. Stop with Xbox console exclusive, sir. And lastly, we need to continue building character stories and worlds that can transcend generations, devices, and platform. You remember yesterday, guys, I told you that Xbox right now is like Qui-Gon Jinn on Tatooine, needing that hyperdrive part so they can get to Coruscant. Yesterday, I gave the example in Star Wars and the Phantom Menace when they escaped Naboo and they had to get a part for the hyperdrive or whatever. I think it's hyperdrive accelerator so they could get to Coruscant, right? They went to Waka's shop to get this part, this hyperdrive accelerator, right? And Waka is the only person that has this part. Qui-Gon, being part of the Republic at that time, right? He was like, I only have Republic credits. That would do fine. And Waka was like, brother, this is Tatooine. We don't mess with no Republic credits. That won't do. You got to do better than that. And Qui-Gon waved his hand, was like, Republic credits will be fine. And Waka was like, no, it won't. What do you think you are? Some master Jedi or something? Mind tricks don't work on me. You know what I mean? And then he went and explained his race, right? This is what Microsoft is doing. Microsoft is trying to use Jedi mind tricks on gamers with these statements. And we're trying to tell you, no, it won't work. It won't work here, sir. You're telling me that a console manufacturer, doesn't think about going head to head with PlayStation? How are you gonna set the bar on something if you don't have like a competitor, right? Normally in competition, you assessed what is quality or what is greater or what is better by your competition, right? If somebody in basketball, right, somebody want to be better than Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan had a career average of like what, 31, or it went down when he went to Wizards, but let's leave the Bulls aspect. I think it was like 31 or 32 or something like that, right? And then, you know, people that's coming into it, they're like, yeah, you know, I don't look at Mike as, you know, head-to-head competition, you know, but I do want to set the bar as being the greatest you know, basketball player. How are you setting the bar if you don't compare yourself to the greatest? You know what I mean? You look at competition so you can set the bar. Who is setting the bar? Yourself? So if you're looking at your own games, you're telling me that you want to, you know, be better in your own games that people are looking at as subpar? This is complete utter bullshit. This guy is full of shit. He's trying to wave your finger with the Jedi mind tricks. We don't look at PlayStation as head-to-head competition. And the gamer is reading this like, yeah, you do. So what the fuck are you making a new console for? You know what I mean? Why are you purchasing these new developers? You know what I mean? Why you're trying to grow your first party studios if you're not looking at Nintendo, PlayStation as competition? Don't make no damn sense. Oh yeah, 30. I knew it was in the 30s. I know it went down when he went to Wizards, but you know, I'm not counting that. But I knew it was somewhere in the 30s. I said 31, but yeah, it might be 30. I'm not sure. I don't have the stats in front of me. But this is just complete utter BS, man. It's complete utter BS. Yeah. Just this first paragraph right here just contradicted this whole freaking notion here about head-to-head bout, because they're seeing the amazing titles and stuff that PlayStation is doing, and they're seeing that it's working on PlayStation. So you're gonna be like, yo, we kind of want some of that piece of that pie too. We are in the same market as you. We want some of that as well. So you're telling me that it's just dumb, man. It's dumb. It's dumb. This is a complete utter lie. This right here, complete utter lie. First of all, we need to deliver on our promises that we make. He ain't mentioned nothing about mentioning like a good game. Well, he said quality here, that we hold the bar high on quality. And the way how he worded this is whatever they release, they can be proud of. It's not based off of like how people receive it as outside of the Xbox fan, right? Outside the Xbox fan, they're not saying gamers can be proud of Xbox exclusive. They saying their fans can be proud of. They already setting the precedence that, yo, they ain't even trying to get the PlayStation fan. They're not even trying to get the Nintendo fan. They're trying to get the niggas that's there on Twitter that is putting chips on their profile pics. They can be proud of. Xbox right now could drop Grounded, and these motherfuckers like that will be proud of it. So they're getting false information anyways from them. So that's why they're going to keep getting the same type of games that they're releasing. That's one thing I told Kofi. This. I was like, yo, Kofi, man. Kofi got in his mindset that, yo, he still got to see and what Microsoft is delivering with these games in the future. But I told Kofi, they already shown you the type of games that they want to push out there with the EXO conference. The Grounded, the other games like that. Yeah, Hellblade is a little different. I'm not saying that they won't have stuff like that, but majority of their shit is gonna be like those games. The Grounded, the Sea of Thieves, the State of Play is gonna have that type of look. That's what they want. That's what they're pushing. Their fan base that they said that they want to be their fans to be proud of exclusives. They are the ones that's telling them, yeah, we love Sea of Thieves, we love State of Decay. Just by the statement alone, they're not even trying to look for anybody outside of their fan base. They said they want their fans to be proud of Xbox exclusives. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, yo, MJ's second year, I think he went ham his second year. I think he was averaging like 37 or something like that. but he did get that foot injury where he couldn't play the full season. He was going ham that second year. Was it a second year or third or fourth? One of them. I'm gonna say second because I remember the second sneaker or the first sneaker. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's and lastly, you want to continue building characters, stories, worlds that transcend generations, devices, platforms. Yo, Matt Booty, man. Shout out to Matt Booty, yo. Shout out to Matt Booty. I tried to stay away from framing things as head-to-head bouts with Sony. You can try to stay away all you want. It's always going to be a head-to-head bout. It's always. You guys are in the same market. There will always be a head-to-head bout. The industry is going to push it as that. The fans are going to push it as that. It's just common. Oh yeah, okay, so it was his third year. Okay. My bad. You know what I mean? It's always the fan base, the industry, everybody's gonna push it as that, because if you're in the same market competing for the same type of gamers, you're in head-to-head competition. You know what I mean? Even when Nintendo say that shit, I don't care. Me personally, when people say, "Oh, Nintendo's not marketing or competing with the same people with PlayStation," I think that's a crock of shit as well. They're competing for gamers. You know what I mean? There's different subsects of gamers, different categories of gamers. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is still a gamer. I was struggling there, wasn't I? But that's funny right there. You see, that's the attitude that people said that Xbox is building momentum with this type of attitude. Huh? They're building that type of momentum. Yo, Wolflow, what is good, man? Or does Microsoft have people thinking exclusives are bad? Yeah, I'm not taking a crazy pill. Yeah, there are people on that fan base that say exclusives are bad. They're not pro-consumer. Yo, my man Paris, as I said yesterday, he put out a tweet saying that it's good that Xbox Series X doesn't have any launch exclusives, because they're not gatekeeping any experiences within their fan base. That's what people is pushing right now. They calling exclusive gatekeeping. Yo, Lee, what is good, man? What is good? Definitely appreciate you guys coming through. But yo, guys, like I said, if you guys want to join the Discord, there's a Discord link right there. Speak from your heart. That's my personal Discord. I just created it today, so give me some time to get the channel up and running. I do have certain roles up already. The channels will be, updated and all that stuff. But currently right now I have I have 3 voice channels. One for Speak for the Heart, one for the Jay Barry Show, and that's a general one. If you do plan to come on into the Discord, just don't be posting any weirdo stuff. Don't be posting no porn, no craziness. You know what I mean? Because you will get sniped and you will get kicked. There's no hesitation to kick you out of there if you do something like that. You know what I mean? You could be my best friend here on Twitter, on Facebook, or whatever it is, and you post some crazy ass shit, your ass is banned. You know what I mean? So yeah, so let's be on the lookout for that. The Discord is basically mainly for people that's to talk their stuff about gaming, man. It don't matter if you're a Xbox guy, a Nintendo guy, PC dude, PlayStation guy. It's mostly to speak from your heart, talk about these topics or whatever. You have a topic, get the discussion rolling. And then when I do have a show on Speak from the Heart, if you want to be a guest, you can have the opportunity to join in. On the in this chat here. Those chats are not they're private, they're not public. So if people want to be guests, you got to let me know, and then I'll pull you into the chat. It's just an easier way for me to have guests and all that stuff on these shows that I'm going to be doing on the channel. All right, so the link is right there. Again, I'm going to post it one more time. If you guys want to join in, join in, have some fun, show it how it's done, speak from the heart, and it will get better. It will get better. But yeah, also I had the notifications turned off, so if you guys type something in the chat, people won't get the notification unless you add somebody, because I know when people join a Discord, they automatically mute everything anyway, because that's going to be a lot of notifications just popping up on your phone or your computer, and it can get annoying. You know what I mean? So I already helped you guys out on that part. You know what I mean? But yo, I wish nothing but the best for the Xbox Series X, but I just feel like having no launch exclusive for a console that everybody is touting to be gonna be expensive and to be premium and to be costing a lot, pretty much like I just said. I feel like you not having your first party create exclusive games for that's not a good look. That's a bad strategy. I don't think that sales are going to peak with this console when it in the beginning of the launch. I mean, like how the Xbox One, it hit the first 3 months of the Xbox One, they already sold 3 million consoles. You know what I mean? I don't think you're going to see something like that here with the Series X. I don't. You know what I mean? I could be wrong, but I doubt it. I doubt it that I'd be wrong about that. That's due to the fact you're not giving people incentives enough. You know what I mean? You're not giving people the main incentive to buy the console right away. You know what I mean? It's just it's a bad strategy. I get that you want to, keep everybody happy and all that stuff, but not everybody's gonna be happy. When you have a business, there's gonna be certain things that you're gonna have to do or you're gonna have to say to get your business up and running, to be productive, to be moving. You know what I mean? Not everything at work that your boss says you like, but it's the best thing that for the company. You know what I mean? Yeah, and not everybody's gonna like the fact that this console is gonna have an exclusive. You're right. Not everybody's gonna like the fact. But if you want to push the envelope, if you want to keep things moving, if you want to keep the console business productive, that's a business decision that you're going to have to make. You know what I mean? It just makes sense. Yo, JP Loco, what's good, bro? What is good, my guy? I definitely appreciate you coming through. Starving your fan base of good games for entire gen is gatekeeping. That is a fact. That is a fact. Yo, JP Loco, I need you right now to go on Twitter, tweet that tweet out, and then at me. If I'm not following you on Twitter, I apologize, but yo, go on Twitter right now. We're retweeting that, and I'm gonna retweet that for Paris as well. Starving your fan base of good games for entire generation is gatekeeping. That's 100% fact. 100% fact. That's 100% fact. Yo, Series X will take Zion's life. yo, El Matador, the funny thing about it is the argument in the beginning of this generation was the fact that cross-generational games is holding the consoles back. Now, for some magical reason, for some 12 T-flop reason, that's not the case with the Series X because of PC gaming. Yet, PC gamers would tell you, and one of their biggest arguments is that these developers don't fully optimize for their hardware that they're buying. It is ridiculousness. You know what I mean? A PC gamer, one of their biggest arguments with PC gaming is that, yo, these devs don't fully optimize for their hardware. They're pissed about that. And they blame, guess what? Guess who they blame? They blame the consoles. But yet these Xbox guys in the console space, they're trying to, just because Matt Booty says it's gonna work just like a PC. now they think that the weaker hardware that they're developing for not gonna hinder the new hardware. Huh? Yo, EJ, what's good, man? You know what I mean? Yo, this is craziness, man. This is insanity. Like I tell you, man, these guys are the straight line to themselves. They're not speaking from the heart. They're lying, guys. They're trying to push the agenda that because they want the Xbox One Series X to do well. As they should. As they should. They do care about those sales. They do. It's not beneficial for them to talk about it because they don't have nothing, concrete, nothing tangible to put there with the shit that they're saying. But they care about the sales. All these guys that tell you they don't care about the sales and none of that is full of shit. Because why are you pushing this Series X then? Huh? You got dudes like, I don't care. I'm gonna still buy the Series X because I want the power. No shit. Yeah. We're not questioning that. We're questioning that these games, there's a potential that they will be hindered because it's still being supported for the old hardware. And we're not saying that these new consoles won't have cross-generational games. It makes sense to have it, but you don't have any launch exclusive. You don't have any exclusives for this hardware. That is troublesome. Oh, you don't have Twitter? Yo, somebody go on Twitter right now and retweet my man JP Loco tweet. Right? He said right here that Microsoft is gatekeeping. Starving your fan base of good games for an entire generation is gatekeeping. I need somebody to tweet that right now, and I'm retweeting it to everybody. I'm atting everybody. Like, look, what do you feel about this? Phil Spencer, what do you feel about this? We need, you know what, guys? We need these quotes that you guys be saying. We need these on t-shirts, man. My man T-Man said a great quote yesterday. We need that on t-shirt. We need that on a t-shirt. You know what I mean? And if you guys do go to these events like E3, PlayStation experience, PAX, and you just walk around with these t-shirts, yo, people gonna be like, you're toxic. You're toxic. Best lisp. Games are anti-consumer. Why? Could the cost? The cost of a game? I think it's anti-consumer for somebody to buy a new hardware and you don't have no exclusives for it. You know what I mean? You have no exclusive for it. Why do you think a lot of people don't get into PC gaming? Because PC gaming, they feel like PC gamers don't have the exclusive that a typical gamer will want. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's people that's gonna play the League of Legends and all that shit, but the console gamer, they want something a little bit more, bombastic. You know what I mean? But yeah, these guys keep bringing up the PC argument. But the PC, they got games that that being played on the 900 series cards and the 1000 series cards and all that stuff. So what's the difference with the console? Yes, but not everyone is going to feel incentivized to go and get the latest and greatest GPU because their old GPU is still being supported with the minimum specs or the minimum requirements. You know what I mean? And still, those people with the 2080 Ti's, they are still going to be like, you know what? Maybe if the game was just developed with the 1080 in mind. And I know that's far-fetched because you have the consoles that the game is being developed for. They'd be like, yo, it could be crazy. It just opens up the mind, right? It opens up the mind. It got people wondering. And these are the same PC guys that would bash consoles because they feel like the consoles are hindering the PC. Yet the Xbox guys are trying to use the PC for their argument that cross-generational games is fine. That the company that you are buying a console for is not putting out an exclusive for the new console. It's fine. Because just like the PC, it's gonna work across all family devices. Bad strategy. At the end of the day, yeah, it's a joke. It's a joke, man. This community is hilarious. PC have exclusives, but people could care less about those games. Yeah, people care less about those games because they're not appeasing enough. You know what I mean, for the typical game, I guess. You know what I mean? But guys, this is another episode of Speak from the Heart. Definitely appreciate all you guys coming through. Once again, guys, join up on the Discord. Your boy finally made, yo, shout out to Sick Humor, shout out to Persona. You know what I mean? Let me know, like, yo, it's create your own Discord, man. Just do it. You know what I mean? I've been hesitant on doing it, but I finally did it. And we're going to be setting that thing up real soon for everyone, okay? And all the channels and stuff. I'm going to be setting those things up. Yo, John, what is good, man? What is good? Definitely appreciate you coming through. But yo, Speak from the Heart, guys. We're going to be running with more of these episodes. Like I said, if you guys want to be guests on it, just let me know. And speak from your, yo, Pug, what's good, man? And speak from your heart, man. You know what I mean? I don't discriminate against anybody as far as, you know, getting your opinion out there. You know what I mean? We're just talking gaming. That's pretty much what this you know, segment is, you know, Speak from the Heart. You know what I mean? I'm pretty much, you know what I mean, taking aside all of the biasness. You know what I mean? I'm just speaking, you know what I mean? Just letting my heart out there. You know what I mean? 'Cause I am PlayStation biased, but at the end of the day, if PlayStation is doing the same strategy of Xbox when it comes to the next generation, I'm going to tell you straight up, it's a dumbass idea. Just like I tell you straight up that if they put Horizon Zero Dawn on PC, it's a dumbass idea. Just like I tell you a couple of months ago, them putting MLB The Show it on all platforms is a dumbass idea. The fact that you had a good rapport for countless of years with this game exclusive, now all of a sudden MLB was like, yo man, we gotta put it on multiple platform or else. It's a bunch of bullshit. PlayStation went and did that decision for whatever reasons. They were still making millions on MLB regardless. You know what I mean? Just because the game is multi-platform doesn't mean you are still going to get all those potential sales. You're going to get some more sales, but you know what I mean? It's just potential sales. It's not guaranteed sales. You know what I mean? So I speak from the heart, man. As biased as I can be with PlayStation, I don't damage control. You know what I mean? A lot of people assume that with me, but they don't watch or listen to my content. So I normally just ignore those people anyway. You know what I mean? I just laugh or put a laugh out loud, like, okay, you know, keep it moving. But you know what I mean? Real people that have been listening to this channel for years, I don't damage control PlayStation. I talk about their merits. I talk about the things that I like, the things that I dislike that they're doing, the games that I like. You know, I go into detail with the games that I like. I just don't give you random thoughts like this game good. I like this game. It's fun. I don't do that. I go into detail on why I think something is fun, or why I think something is good, or why I think something is bad on this channel. So anybody that's giving that assumption that, yo, I damage control and I'm just a fanboy, sit your ass down, shut your ass up, and continue to not watch the content and just assume about me. I don't give a fuck anyway. But anyways, guys, I'm about to get up out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, you know, afternoon or day, whatever time it is for you. I know there's going to be a lot of podcasts today. There's going to be the I know there's Gamers Couch. There's going to be the Iron my guys, man. I can't think of their names right now. You guys know, man, the Iron Podcast, man. Why I can't think right now. Hold on, I gotta go on Twitter. Now. Jesus Christ, Barry. I'm really having a brain freeze. It be happening sometimes, man. It happens, guys. Yeah, I'm really having a brain freeze on this fucking hold on. Yeah, Iron Lords. There we go. BK Best Eye. Shout out to my man BK Best Eye. Yo, Cognito, yo, King, yo, I apologize, man. Jesus. The Iron Lords podcast, they're coming up soon. I know Harday is gonna have his AGS and Weapon Wheel. I think it's back this week. I don't know. I have to see, but yo, Artistic Steel, what is good, man? Definitely go check those guys out and hear their opinions, man, and listen to what they're saying on this whole Xbox Series X strategy. Listen to it, man, and we'll go from there, man. You know what I mean? So if you guys, you know, future episodes, Speak from the Heart, want to speak on the things that they're saying, let me know. I'll get you on here. We'll talk about it. But I'm about to get up out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, guys. It's your boy Jay Bari, and I'm gone. Join the Discord. We're going to have some fun. Show how it's done. I'm going to do